Breakfast with your Coys. Oh yeah. Breakfast with your Coys. Breakfast with your Coys. Oh yeah. Breakfast with your Coys. Breakfast with your Coys.
Yes, good morning, guys. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. We are 4 days and something like 11 hours before the transfer window expires and shuts, and Spurs are left with, well, whatever we are left with. Guys, as you come in, do me an absolute solid and please like the stream. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that bell notification. Guys, it is Thursday, as I've said. It is a beautiful day here in the West Country. The sun is out. I think it's going to be a warm one today. Let me know what it's like where you are. Let me know where you're listening from or watching from. And let me know what you're up to today. Let's get into the news, which is, let's be honest, there is no news. There is no news regarding Tottenham, really. It is going to be another day, isn't it, of will we or won't we? Will we sign a player? Won't we sign a player? Will we get a here we go? Are we going to be monitoring? Are we going to be readying a bid? Are we going to be preparing? It's driving me nuts. I know it must be driving all of you nuts as well. Let's see who's in on this lovely Thursday morning. Krish, big up Krish, saying big up Nige. I'm not going to be part of the show today. I'm going to be at school. Have a great show, mate. Well, have a great day at school. And yeah, thank you for leaving a message and smashing that like button. I really do appreciate it. Marcus is in the house, channel member, saying big up everyone. Another day closer to the transfer market ending, and we are a complete mess. Thanks, Levy. Just get out of our club now. Never a truer word spoken, but listen, I'm going to try to remain positive-ish in the fact that we still have 4 days and 11 hours to go. And while there's time, there's still hope that we can bring in a few quality additions to, I think, really push us on, because I actually don't think we have a bad team. What we have is a really, really thin squad currently. Sheriff's up. Big up, Sheriff. Hope you're well, mate. Get over to 2 Marks Show. Give them a subscribe as well. I will be redirecting you after the show to the 2 Marks Breakfast Brunch. Scott Colliver's in. Big up, Scott. I hope you're well. Saying hello, Nige in chat. As is George. Big up, George. I hope you're well, buddy. Morning, Nige in chat. Javi, I wouldn't say no. We will get into him. We will get into him in a minute. I'll just say hello to a few more people. Tweak's in the house. Channel member. Big up, Nige. Morning, Nige. Morning, Tweak. I hope you're well. And Mark Swift is in the house. At the 2 Marks Show, Sheriff Potch for every... What does the rest of it say? Steve's in the house. Good morning, Nigel. I hope you're good. I am very well, thank you. I am very well. It is nearly the weekend, so I'm happy about that. You know, the rest will be what it will be. I hope you're well too, though, buddy. I hope you're well too, guys. Let's talk about the transfer window. No, that's not actually. The transfer window's depressing. Let's talk about Manchester United. How good was it seeing them go out last night? It's always nice, isn't it, to see a big club go out of a cup competition. And I was really pleased for Grimsby. I thought they'd messed it up when United scored late on. But what a great penalty shootout. And they did the job. They got it done. I just find it really strange how Amorim doesn't watch penalties. It's weird. It is weird, in my opinion. It's not like it's a cup final. It's the second round of the League Cup. Watch your team take penalties. Just don't get it. Don't get it at all. It doesn't breed confidence into the side when your manager is sat like that on the in the dugout, like not even supporting your players. Weird. I can't see him being there a lot longer. And listen, we are only 3 games into the season. We've got to remember that. And United actually played really well against Arsenal. So, it's not the end of the world, but it does go to show. Doesn't matter how much money you spend, doesn't guarantee that you're going to win games. Um, early in the season, but always good to see United lose. And the fact that Spurs have got a home draw against Doncaster, guys, let me know how you're feeling. Is this a chance for Spurs maybe to go far in a cup? Great first draw. Let's see what we get going forward. I mean, we cannot lose this game against Doncaster at home. Surely we will be resting players 100%. But I fancy Tottenham to go through comfortably, and then we will see who we get in the fourth round. Listen, once you get to the fourth round, is anyone's. It's a pretty short cup, isn't it? The League Cup. So we will see. We will see. Let me know what you think, though, guys. Wan is saying, "Good morning, everyone." Morning, Nige. Hope everyone is well. Good morning, Wan. I hope you're well too, buddy. And Steve said, at the 2 Mark show, Sheriff, good morning, guys. Hope you're both well. Yes, good morning to the 2 Marks. I'm not sure whether Cookie's up yet, but the Sheriff is definitely in here. Mark Swift saying, hit that like and sub. You can get your super chats in too. Thanks. Yes, super chats and memberships are available. But guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you can. That is totally free. I really would appreciate it. I am chasing down 1,200. My target is 1,200 by the 1st of September. I think I'm about 35 off it at the moment. So any help getting there would be much appreciated. And George said, don't forget to hit that like button for Nige as you come in, please. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. As I lose my place in the chat. Hate it when it goes right to the bottom. But it is what it is. Mark, thanks for the mod. No probs, mate. I before I started a few of the chats at the top, I put a few of you as mods. I will be adding that to other people as well. People that I trust, the regulars that come in here every day. I appreciate each and every one of you. But yes, Rain, good morning, Rain. I hope you are, mate. Thoughts on the lineup v Bournemouth nights? For me, I would play the same team as what we did against City. I think we have to go strong. I do not want to see, and this is no disrespect to Archie Gray and Bergvall and maybe other players that are squad players, I'd say. Maybe not your guaranteed first team starters. I want to see us play our strongest side. It would be great to get 3 wins out of 3. We have the international break afterwards, so it's not like we have a game coming up on the Wednesday. International break after. Let's win this game, play as strong as we can. And wouldn't it be great to start the season with 3 wins out of 3? But guys, let me know what you think. What would your lineup be for Bournemouth? Would you rest a few players? Would you bring, maybe I don't know, maybe bring Solanke in for a game? A difficult one, but for me, I would go strongest side. The team that's winning, I'd play that and go from now. The Big D, big up Big D, says liked. Good morning, Nige. Also, Man United in the mud. Fantastic. It is always lovely to see United lose games, isn't it? It really is. I don't know what it is. It's any Premier League side, really, but especially United and especially Arsenal when they lose. Of course, Arsenal top side. United are struggling. Guys, what do you think about United? Do you think Amarin is on the way out? Will he get sacked today? Will he get sacked this week? Will he get sacked if United lose at the weekend? It is his comments after the game were not good, were they? It seemed like he was so I got an itchy eye. It seemed like he was admitting that some of the players or most of the players aren't really playing for him. And that is a real concern. I think United are weak in so many areas, strong in areas, but weak. And Sesko, ooh, what a miss at the end. He doesn't look confident, does he? I think it's going to take him a while to settle in. No doubt he's a good striker, but just not sure about him. It is early days, though. It is early days. Kate saying, good morning, Nige, morning. Hope you're well. The transfer saga is exhausting. It is exhausting, isn't it? It is hard work, but there's only 4 days left to go. 4 days and like 11 hours or something like that. So hopefully, soon we will know what we are left with. And as long as we get a couple in, I'll be happy. Mark said, nice here in Essex. It's nice here in the West Country too, but I think it's going to be pretty much nice here all over the country today. Once then, I'm from Malaysia here, nice weather. Oh, lovely. I would love to go to like Asia, somewhere I've always wanted to go, but I hate flying, so I'm kind of stuck there. The sheriff said I was scared, Nigel. I woke up and there was a ball of fire in the sky. I know what you mean, but yeah, when you think about it like that, there was literally a ball of fire, and we call it the sun, but that's what makes like the universe and everything. This whole us being a whole being. Anyway, that's another story. It makes it really interesting. But Marianne's in the house. Good morning, Nige, and all in the chat. Good morning, Marianne. I hope you're well. George, thanks for the mod, Nige. I'm in Loughborough, but I'm from North London. Not a problem, buddy. I see you on a lot of the other shows, obviously. Sava's a lot as well. So if Sava trusts you, I trust you. So all good. All good. Mark says the 2 Mark show, Sheriff, was it God? I'm not going to get into religion here. But Scott Colliver, Xavi Simmons would be very good, but seems unlikely. Let's get into Xavi Simmons a sec. Quickly. Guys, what do we think? Xavi Simmons. Now, it's one that's been rumbling on for months that he's on his way to Chelsea. I think most of us thought he was Chelsea bound, but suddenly Chelsea seem to be turning their attention to other players. Garnacho looks like it's all but done. Are they put off by Simmons? Is it not going to happen? Or are they waiting, just like Arsenal did, for Spurs to put in a bid and then they will just go, actually, we want him, we'll take him. Like I said on the lads from the lane last night with the 2 Marks, for me, it's if you're Tottenham, go out and sell the dream to him. Sell the dream to him. Say, Javi, come to Spurs. You are going to be our main man. We will play you in that number 10 or off the left. You are going to be the man. We want you to take us to the next level. And you are going to get game time every week. You're going to play. You are going to be one of the mainstays in the team. This is World Cup year. We want you to guide us to glory. You are the man. Just sell it to him. And, at Chelsea, yeah, he will get game time, of course, but maybe he'd be a little bit more rotational. He'd probably get more money, but there's no reason why Spurs can't sell a dream to him and at least give him something to think about. Whether Spurs do that, I don't know. Obviously, reading something last night, they were very much like Spurs are not going to put in a bid. They're not going to make it known that they want Simmons unless Chelsea are not in the race. For me, that screams of it's my football. I'm going home. Just if you want him, show some passion, act like a big club, go and put an offer in that Leipzig can't refuse and that Simmons can't refuse. Apparently, Levy does get on really well. They have a good working relationship with the Leipzig board. One of the good relationships they have, maybe. Let's see how long that lasts. But while we have a good relationship, go get the deal done, or at least try to. I don't understand. Don't understand what we're waiting for. It's we got 4 days and 11 hours to go. Guys in the house, morning, Nige. I'm going to the office, and the only reason is there's a Man United fan in. I'm his boss. Give him hell, guy. Give him hell. Um, poor guy. Razzle's in the house. Good morning, Razzle. Says morning, Nige, and all. Hope you're all well. We're all fantastic. How are you, buddy? I hope you're well. And George, thank you very much, mate. I really do appreciate it. George has jumped on board the super sticker train. Thank you very much, George. Again, much appreciated. Never ask for super stickers or super chats or anything like that, but they are always much appreciated when they come. So thank you, Guy. Appreciate that, mate. I'm sorry, George. The 2 Mark show sheriff, Mark Swift. Nah, there ain't one. Oh dear. Mark Pitts is in the house. Good morning, Mark. I hope you're well, mate. Swindon Massive. Looks like you got so many marks on your Great Western show. I'm another 5 or more. Yeah. We have so many marks. It is literally Mark Army. They are taking over the world. Rain is saying, still remember a road trip up north when we went to Grimsby, had dreams about the fish and the chips we had by the sea. So good. So good. Yeah, we did have Grimsby, didn't we, a little while ago? But there you go. Audio's in the house. Good morning, Audio. I hope you're well. Morning, Nige and chat. Good morning to you. And Mark Swift said, Mark's morning. And Razzle, thank you, Razzle. He has jumped on board the super sticker train as well. Choo choo. Thank you very much, mate. I really do appreciate you as well. Always in there, always giving support. So big up, Razzle. Much appreciated, buddy. Mark is saying you can be a channel member by hitting join. Thanks all. Absolutely, you can become a channel member. I will be starting to do channel member only shows, but of course that will be when I have enough, when I've built up enough memberships. I think when I get to around 20, maybe 25, I think around 20. Around 20, I will be doing members only shows. When you're all welcome, it will literally just be us. It won't be going out live to other people. And Philly is in the house. Good morning, Philly. Big up Nigel, Sheriff, and the Cookmeister, and everyone in the magnificent chat. Good morning, Philly. I hope you're well. I will be redirecting you to the breakfast brunch with the two Marks after this show. So, yeah, stick around and make sure you tune into them. Get over and subscribe to their channel too. Good morning, Lee. Lee's in the house. Good morning, Nigel. Good morning, mate. I hope you're well. Scott Colliver saying, thank you for your trust. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem again. Another regular, and I do appreciate you. As I lose my place again, I lose my place a lot. Henry, big up, Henry. It ain't happening now. It's just Simmons deal. It probably isn't. You're probably right. I've given up hope, really, of signing anyone major. It tends to feel like every player we go for, we tend to waste about 6 months on them, and then they end up turning us down, or the deal doesn't happen. For what was I reading today about Savinho? Apparently, Manchester City obviously pulled the plug on the deal, so it isn't happening. And they said the only way they would have thought about it and considered it is if Savinho had come out and said, I want to join Spurs, which apparently he never did. Yeah, I'm sure I can remember reading at least 3 or 4 different ITKs and big ITKs as well, saying Savinho has said he wants to join Spurs. So who knows what to believe? It is what it is. Juan says, I wonder why they let McTominay go. He's quite good at Serie A. They need to change a goalkeeper and midfield. But yeah, feel a bit sorry for Amorim. He's not to blame for everything. You know what? I can remember saying on a show when I was on Beyond the Lane last season, and we were talking about Amorim because we had a United fan on. And I did say then, I'm not sure about Amorim. Yes, he was great in Portugal, but the Portuguese league isn't the Premier League. And Manchester United, I thought maybe were a bit too big for him. Maybe that's coming true, maybe it's not. I don't know, but we will see what happens. He's certainly struggling at the moment. I like McTominay. He's a good, solid player. And absolutely smashing it up in Serie A currently. And Mark talking to Lee and talking to each other. I love it when people talk to each other. It is really good. Red saying, I will eat my hat if we get Simmons in over Chelsea. I think further embarrassment is coming our way and a statement of intent in the January window to follow. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? That we don't sign anyone and then it would be like the club would be like, oh, we're going to go big in January. Well, we know we're probably not. I think we get players in. I'll be surprised if we get Simmons, but very happy. Jimmy's in the house. Big up, Jimmy, and big up, Nige, and good and chat. Good morning. Good morning to you. Sheriff saying, have we signed anyone yet? No, we haven't, mate. We absolutely haven't. I need a bit of juice because, yeah, glasses are making me feel a bit. I'm lightheaded today. Kate saying Bournemouth won't be a pushover. Needs strongest side. I agree. I think Bournemouth are a decent side. So yeah, for me, we need to go strong. 4G's in the house. Good morning from sunny Spain. Good morning, Paul. I hope you're well, buddy. And again, thank you for yesterday. Saved my life. Tweak, say, go strong. Went into every international break last season on the back of a loss. Need to break that habit. Absolutely bang on. We did. Um, if we could break that straight away with the first international break, that would be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I did notice that last season. Adam's in the house. Good morning, mate. Said morning, Nige. Morning, all. Good morning to you. Mark Swift sounds nice, Hawaii. Ah, yes. And again, we're all talking to each other. Jimmy saying, I think Amarin wants to get sacked, and players who were going to go now may hang fire. Maybe, yeah, maybe this might stop us from having a chance of getting Kobe Mainu. Um, we will see. I think the biggest problem for United is their goalkeeper, though, isn't it? He is, both of them are just not good enough. Just not good enough. Razzle saying, science lesson incoming from Nige. Yeah, absolutely not. Lee said, Nigel, I hate flying. I just done 36 hours in the last 2 weeks. Lots of a dream mind to get me through it. Yeah. When I used to fly more, I used to have as many like tablets that knocked me out as possible. But after a while they stopped working. So when you take one or two the first couple of times, it ended up being three or four, and it just did nothing. So yeah, my mum lives in Oz, so I have to go see her now and well, I don't have to. It's lovely going to Australia. I haven't been for about 10 years to be fair, but just to fly over, it's just horrific. Gives me anxiety just thinking about it. But fair play to you, though, mate, for doing it. Jimmy saying day 89 of the window. Meanwhile, at Spurs, total negligence by the board. Hope the protest gets good support Saturday. I am concerned that the protest won't get a lot of support. I must admit. I hope it does as well. I just think while we're winning games, no matter how bad the window is currently, and even though the window's not shut yet, because the window's not shut yet, I think maybe it won't get as much traction as it should. For me, like I say, I understand why they're doing it. For me, I would be waiting for the first home game after the international break. Once the window's shut, we know what we got, and then go hard. And it gives people plenty of time to get there as well. Like I say, 3 or 4 days before the game, we've heard about the protest. And for me, I can't go because I got my little one. Otherwise, if I had notice, I could have sorted something out. But yeah, I'll definitely be at the next one. But I can't make this one. Philly saying, I can't see Leipzig selling Xavi Simmons after selling Sesko. Yeah, we will see, mate. We will see. I think he's Leipzig are one of those teams, though, aren't they? They can just sell players and they just bring in quality. Um, yeah, there's a few other players they're selling, aren't they? Aren't they selling the fullback? Is it Bertrand, the Dutch? Is he Dutch fullback? Aren't they selling him? Isn't their striker up for sale as well? Their other striker? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Barbaric saying, good morning, Nigel chat. Smash the likes and subs, people. Good morning, Barbaric. I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you are well, guys. As Barbaric said, keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Razzle saying, Chelsea want us to pay for Simmons' flights over and then they can hijack it. That would be typically Tottenham, wouldn't it? Another player, if we manage to get him in the training ground, lock all the doors, lock all the windows, stop him escaping until he signs that contract. It feels so long, doesn't it? It feels so long since we have bought a player. Well, it is, isn't it? 49 days now since we bought Mohamed Kudus. 49 days. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Something has to happen and happen soon. Cookie is up. Big up, Cookie. Saying, hi, Nige. Simmons in. Gazump, Chelsea. It would be nice, wouldn't it, to actually beat a big side to a player. Um, we will see. We will see. Rain saying, I think Chelsea are waiting to get the Jackson to buy and deal done. We need to swoop and give Simmons a take it or leave it in the next 4 hours deal. Yeah, I agree. We haven't got time to faff around now, have we? We have faffed around with Eze, with Morgan Gibbs White, and with Savinho, and we've got none of them. We haven't got time to do it anymore. We need to put these bids in. Stop preparing for bids. Do it. For me, today's the day. Um, it really is, especially if you want to. If you want to, I don't know, maybe get on side with the fan base, get a couple of players in over the next 24 hours, and then introduce them to the crowd on Saturday. Suddenly, it's stops the swell maybe a little bit, but Spurs don't think like that. They really don't. Dean's in the house. Big up, Dean. Saying morning. This transfer is never gonna happen. Well, mate, I tend to agree, but you've got to have hope, and I am literally just hoping that we get Simmons in and a few others. It would be fantastic. Justin's in the house. Good morning, Justin. Morning, lads. Still nothing. No, we are into Thursday and still nothing has happened. But I am hopeful. I am hopeful today. At least we will get some sort of solid news regarding somebody coming in. Hopefully, here we go. I will be refreshing Twitter from work every 15 minutes, probably every 5 minutes, let's be honest. Golden Sun, big up, mate, saying Paul Simon incoming. I mean, I'd take him. I'd take him. Great musician. Paul G, where did you go, Lee? And people talking to each other. Oh, that is lush. Los Angeles, Hawaii, San Francisco. I would love to do America, I must admit. I'd love to go to San Francisco to see the Golden Gate Bridge. I would love to do like LA. I would love to do Dallas and Texas. But yeah, it's just getting there. If I could drive, it'd be fine. It would be fine. Yeah, glad you're back safe, Lee, by the way. Glad you're back safe. Nick's in the house. Good morning, Nick. Hope you are, mate. Says, good morning, everyone. Tea and crumpets this morning, and I'm not on the road for a change. Well, glad that you're in there, mate. And yeah, enjoy your crumpets. I do like a good crumpet. Last time I had a crumpet, I went to my mate's house and she was like, oh, do you want some crumpets? I'm like, yeah, that'd be nice. I like a crumpet. And she's like, oh, they're ones from Christmas, but they've been in the freezer. They'll be fine. So she got them out the night before. And went to her. She did me crumpets, Christmas tree crumpets, and took a bite, and they were mouldy as anything. So yeah, it's put me off crumpets for life now. So there you go. Nice little story there for you. Paul G. Quality. That's a proper holiday. It is. I've not had a holiday in so long. So need one. But it is what it is. And Paul G saying, I hate flying too, but managed to get here to Spain. You know what? Spain is about the limit. I love the south of France, but you can train it down to the south of France. But yeah, somewhere like Ibiza. I love Ibiza, but not the party bit. I like Escanar. So Ibiza's a lovely island. And there's only like a 2-hour flight. So that's perfect for me. Huddle Waddle's in the house and please, Levy, give us Ake, Simmons and Lookman so we can get the titles we have been waiting for. Well, big up, mate. I'm not sure whether that gets us titles, but Ake, guys, we have been linked with him. I think he's an absolute no-brainer. Left centre back, can play left back as well. Does get injured a bit too often for me, but experienced Dutch international. I would absolutely take him 100%. Let's Let's bring up the only real bit of news I found today, and that is regarding Lookman, and it is that Lookman is now one of Spurs' top targets after the Savinho deal fell through. Tottenham will make an inquiry. Oh wow. About the player to Atlanta, with Inter also wanting to sign him. Atalanta's asking value is 50 million euros, as they have already received bids from Inter. But we're not near the asking price. Tottenham, what are you doing? It's so embarrassing, isn't it? So it's another one that we're probably not going to get because we're not going to offer the right amount of money only at Tottenham Hotspur. It is it is so depressing, isn't it? Surely we got to get something over the line. But guys, let me know what you think about Lookman. Another one I would take, absolutely take. How much would Lookman cost? 50 million euros? What's that? 43, 44 million pounds? It's not a lot, is it? Let's just go get it done, Spurs. Guys, thank you so much for being here. There is over 70 in the house. Please smash that like, hit that subscribe button. You never know. Every morning when I start, I'm like, I wonder how many people are going to be in today. Is it going to be one where you've got 15? But guys, you never let me down. You're always in, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Cookie, Sheriff saying Mark Army. Yes, indeed, Mark Army. Razzle saying smash those likes and girls. Guys and girls, let's get to 50. It is always a target to get to 50 likes with every stream. You get past that, anything else is a bonus, but 50 likes would be fantastic. Pushes me out to that algorithm, and then maybe people who haven't seen me before may get to tune in. And Scott Colliver, thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate you. Scott has become a YouTube channel member. Memberships and super chats are available. And Scott, I will be doing a members only show in the coming weeks and months. Like I say, I'll probably wait till I get to around 20. And once I do, I will be doing regular shows. So thank you so much for your support, Scott. Really appreciate you. SJ saying, good morning, Nige. And the Pure Coys Massive. I like that. The Pure Coys Massive. Yes, indeed. Good morning, SJ. I hope you're well. Lee is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Lee. May the force be with you. Is there a new Star Wars movie coming out? I'm pretty certain I've seen something with Darth Vader on. Let me know. Let me know. I haven't been keeping up with my movies at all just lately. Rain saying, so question for everyone. Was Savio being professional for not asking to move? I don't know. We had this with Morgan Gibbs White as well, didn't we? And sometimes for me, you've got to be a little bit unprofessional. If you really want to move that badly, put your foot down and say you want to move. I think Spurs are just, I don't know, guys. Are we really that? Do we really want these players that much? Are we really pushing to get these players? Or are they just like bids where we are just trying to, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that Savio was being professional for not asking to move? Like I say, I thought he had asked to move from what we are being told, but clearly not. Tweak saying the problem we have is the 17th place finish. Top players will always choose Champions League football, and we can only guarantee that for one season. We need to rebuild all footballing credibility. Frank can do it. Absolutely bang on. I totally and utterly agree with you, mate. I said this when we finished 17th. You know, players may not want to join us because we finish 17th. And I was told we were in the Champions League, players would want to join. Well, you absolutely bang on, mate, in my opinion. I agree with you 100%. I think players don't want to join because we finished 17th. You know, let's take the Hincapié deal, who looks like he's off to Arsenal. Now, I'm not saying Arsenal wouldn't have got him anyway, but let's just say Spurs finished fifth the season before. Maybe if we finished fifth last season or even sixth, then Cappy might have looked at it and said, Arsenal, yeah, they're in the Champions League year in, year out. Yes, they are currently always in and around the title charge. But Spurs actually aren't too far off it either, and they won a trophy. Maybe there's something to be thought about. The fact that we finished 17th, I'd look at that if I was a player and be like, I'm not sure I want to join them. Just my opinion, but I agree with you, Tweak. He says we need to rebuild a footballing credibility. Frank can do it. Going to take time now, and we are going to have to improve fishing in the next pond down until we get there. I agree. I agree. But also, even when we are there, we have been there in the past. We still fish at the pond down, don't we? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Lee saying, I'm half Dutch and supporting the great Netherlands. I've always wanted Xavi at Spurs. Fair play to you, mate. Fair play. I love Holland, the Netherlands. What a great country. And yeah, Amsterdam isn't bad, is it? Always a good time in Amsterdam. But yeah, I'd love Xavi as well. And if we get Aki, we've got, Aki, Van der Ven, Simmons. That would be nice little Dutch threesome. Um, Don't know why I said that. Anyway, Razzle saying Rain. He probably has been told he will play and then won't play, and it will end up with us at January. Um, we will see what happens. Man United too big. Tell that to Grimsby. Listen, you always get a shock, don't you, in a cup competition? And Grimsby was last night's, and it was fantastic to see. I think Amarin's in trouble. I really do, but I think United will be okay. I think they'll be okay. Was a bit shocking though last night, definitely. Crookie saying 16-1 Grimsby were last night. Did anyone have a few quid on it? Was that 16-1 for Grimsby to win in 90 minutes or just to win the tie? But yeah, I did think they ballsed it up when Maguire got the late equaliser, but fair play, fair play. Always good to see. And guys, let me know what you think. Donny in the next round for Spurs. Could this year be Tottenham's year for the League Cup? It would be wonderful, wouldn't it, to win 2 cups in 2 years? Absolutely love it. Razzle said, no, I lost £5 on United. Dear, oh dear, mate. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I got to say, my fixed odds have not been going well just lately. What did I do at the weekend? I did Sunday. Yeah, I didn't come anywhere near. I think I did Villa to win. I did Fulham to win, and they all let me down. So rubbish. Razzle saying, if I was to put a fiver on and get a fiver free bet. All right. I thought United had no chance of losing. Yeah, I thought they would win comfortably as well, to be fair. Spurs Walls in the house. Big up, mate. It's looking like the bids weren't serious and Enoch never intended on spending anything more. This club is finished until Enoch sell up. It's just depressing, isn't it? You know, I want to be positive, but it's so hard when this club let us down again and again and again. All we can hope is that this great manager that's come in will guide us to some sort of glory and hope that the board and that Levy and Enoch sell up soon. That's all we can hope for. But whether it happens or not, I'm not sure. Rain saying, you know how I feel, Nige. No, protesting is not about complaining who we get in or out. It's about consistency, consistent behaviour in the transfer market. You get positive results from good, consistent behaviour. Absolutely, consistency is key, which is why I feel I have to go every morning now because you've got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent. But I agree with you totally, mate. Lee's in the house. Big up, Lee. I hope you're well. He says, morning, buddy, and everyone in the chat. Good morning, Lee. If you haven't, guys, get over to Lee the Dorset Spur and subscribe to his channel. Doing sterling work over there. And he's at Spurs. He goes to Spurs home games pretty certain every week. So fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. Big up. Kate saying, Nige, think Levy needs to keep away from the transfer window and Lange needs to be sacked. It's neglect from Levy and Lange. Bench not good enough. I agree. I think Lange is gone. I think as soon as Monday comes, the transfer window shuts. I think he will be relieved of his duties. I'm not saying he will leave totally. I'm hearing that he is going to look after the kids' side, the younger players, but I think someone else comes in, whether that's Paratici to come in and do Lange's job, I don't know. But I think, listen, we all knew Lange wasn't good enough, and he's proved it this window. And the fact that he's been on holiday for the last 4 or 5 days says it all. Is it holiday? Is it gardening leave? Who knows? Who knows? But I agree. I think he'll be gone. And Levy needs to go too. He needs to step down. If he's not going to leave, then at least he needs to step down. And which I thought he had. I thought when we got Kudus in, we had the news that Levy was being pushed aside, and then I was doing the transfers and Charrington, but not sure that's happening. He needs to step aside as well. Good morning, Rich. Hope you're well, buddy. He says, good morning, all. Lee Payne saying, I just had crumpets with butter and Marmite. Yummy. Ah, I do love toast with Marmite on. Loads of butter, loads of Marmite. My boy's in the house, Charlie, saying good morning, Dad, and the chat. He hasn't been on holiday since 2012. We need to get him off this island. I like this island. It's nice and it's safe. Well, I don't know whether it's safe currently, but it's nice. I don't have to get in another plane. So, all good times. Razzle saying, Charlie, Isle of Wight count. I don't really like boats either. I am, yeah, I'm a rubbish traveller. I hold my hands up. I'm a creature of comfort. I like my four walls and my coffee shop that's local. And I do need to get out and explore the world. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up, Glenn. I hope you're well. Um, can Inquire play at 10? Um, possibly. Or I'm hearing that preparing is quite a good 10 as well, or really good left winger. So yeah, I like that. Well done. Wan saying, how far do you think Spurs will go this year in the UEFA Champions League? Since the draw, it's today. It is today, isn't it? Hope we can go into the knockout stage. Every team looks strong and have strong depth. But when I see ours, yeah, it's not so good. Listen, I think we have an okay 11. I think we have a half decent 11. I think we can improve on it, definitely. But I think we have a half decent 11. If we go with the 11 we have in the Premier League currently that we played against City in the Champions League, I think we win a few games. Listen, we're not going to beat, if we draw the Real Madrid, the Barcelonas of this world, the Bayern Munichs, we're going to struggle. But there is no doubt there is weaker sides than us in it. You know, all the teams we beat last year on the way to the Europa League are in the Champions League. So if we get any of them, there's no reason why we can't beat them. I think we should be looking to get out of the league stage and into the knockouts. The knockouts, I don't see us going any further unless we get a lucky draw. But there are 4 days left, guys. 4 days. We could get a couple of absolute bombers in, and then suddenly we could be looking at it differently. You've got to dream. You've got to dream. I'm not giving up hope yet. Let's hope we get some players in. But thanks for the question, Juan. I appreciate you. Guys, let me know what you think in the chat. Do you think we qualify out of the Champions League for the knockout stage, or do you just see us going out straight away? Let me know what you think. Kate saying, here we go, monitoring again. I take Lookman. This is a shit show. It absolutely is, Kate. I agree. Barbaric saying, Lookman is a no-brainer. We don't have time for low ball and Levy. Go get it done. I agree. I also read last night that Man City were in for Lookman. How true that is, I don't know. Which to start with, as soon as I read it, I thought, oh, brilliant. Man City are in for him. But maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe if City get Lookman, they might let Savio go. Who knows? Who knows? George says we will have to go the whole season with a thin squad bar January window. This is just so wrong. It is. All we can hope for if we don't get anyone in is that we are lucky with injuries and no one else gets injured. That's all we can hope for. Adam saying the newest one is Star Wars, the tight ass strikes again. Oh dear. Rain saying, yes, we want players who stand up and say to their clubs, I want to play for Spurs. So agree a fee and so they can get played at. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's not difficult. If you really want to play for Spurs or play for anyone, if someone puts in a bid and you're like, yeah, I fancy playing for them, you've got to go out there and say, listen, if you can agree a move, I'm more than happy. But I don't know, maybe Spurs aren't as attractive as certainly what I think as a Spurs fan, but it is what it is. Raz was saying, Charlie, get him an away ticket for the Champions League for a Christmas present. Then Bergkamp Nige can avoid flying. Listen, yeah, get me a ticket. If we get Ajax in the Champions League, Charlie, away from home, get me a ticket, mate. I'm there. Get me a ticket. We'll train it down. It's all good. Lee Payne saying there's 2 Star Wars movies being made and a TV. Oh, okay. Fair dues. Fair dues. Razzle saying, what Dutch movies have you been watching, Nige? I don't watch those kind of movies. Of course. Of course. Jay saying 16 to 1. If I borrowed $1 billion from my uncle's Bezos for one day, we could have won 16 billion and bought Spurs and every player we wanted. Imagine having that much money. Imagine having that much money. Cookie saying Nigel and the Dutch threesomes. Come on, Nigel, it's a family show. Um, yeah, I gotta tell you a quick story, and it is probably shouldn't tell you this. So I went to Holland with my dad, bless him. Back in the day, I was like probably 11 years old. And we went on a coach trip. We got the coach and the ferry over, and it was a weekend thing. We went to Holland and we stayed in this little hotel, and all the staff and the chambermaids wore like these little Dutch outfits with clogs. It was fantastic. And at 11 years old, I was just my hormones were quite active, let's put it that way. And some of the Dutch ladies were, oh, very nice indeed. So I am going to have to go back to Holland one day, I think. Angus M, big up, Nigel. Hope you're well, mate. Looks like in Cape, and apparently we've got one more to come in. Apparently, it's going to be Fofana from Leon, another player that we've been allegedly linked with. But big up, Angus. I hope you are, mate. Taking all the players we want. Just copying, mate. Just copying. Don't know why you're doing it, but it is what it is. Seriously, mate. Big up. Thanks for being in it. But if Arsenal do not win the league this year, then you are going to get some stick, buddy. You are going to get some stick. Just like if Arsenal do win the league, no doubt you're going to give us some stick. So let's see what happens. All these signings, Angus, would second be a good season again. Razzle says he has to win something because he's been told win or you're gone at simples. Yeah, I think the time has come now for Arsenal to do something. Would the FA and Carabao satisfy that? For me, Arsenal have to win the league or the Champions League. They've got the squad there now to do it. Marianne says Lange deserves a sack going on holiday during the transfer window. Like I say, Marianne, I'm not sure whether it's a holiday or whether he's just been put on gardening leave. We will see. Glenn saying Vinay, Arsenal spy. It certainly looks that way, doesn't it? It certainly looks that way. Guys, if you're in here, there's over 80 people in here. Keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. I am chasing down 1,200 by the 1st of September. If I can do that, that would be fantastic. Any help would be much appreciated. As I said, I'm about 28 subs away from 1,200. So, guys, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Let's get past 50. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being in here. And Cookie said, Morning, Angus. That means he will be gone then. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not going to say too much yet because I think Arsenal are bloody good and it could be depressing seeing them win something. Jimmy saying, I think Lange has been sacked, hence a holiday, and he won't be returning. I kind of agree. I think he may return though, but in a different guise. We don't seem to sack people, do we? Unless they're managers, you know. Donna Cullen, we thought had been sacked, but she's just been moved aside into a different role. So I think that would be Lange. I think it'd be a different role, but not, hopefully not doing what he's doing now, because what he's doing now is absolute rubbish. Yeah, Arteta in, absolutely barbaric. We want Arteta to stay forever. As guys are talking to each other. Finn's in the house. Big up, Finn. Says Spurs' complete failure to multitask in the transfer window is the biggest joke of all. We have acted like Savinho and Eze were the only two players available to sign. 100%. Could not agree more, mate. Couldn't agree more. You know, just get it done. Get the job done. Why are we only going for one deal at a time? It makes no sense. Cat Funt's in the house. Big up, mate. I hope you're well. First time on air. Not usually awake this early. Well, thank you for coming in. Always see you on other chats, mate, and always think if he ever comes into my chat, will I get his name right? But Cat Funt, thanks for being in, mate. And I did get it right. I didn't say the other. So all good, and I've not been demonetized. Rain, I think we've probably got a great season coming up, to be honest. I retain hope that Frank is going to manage the squad well, despite the poor squad building from our club yet again. I agree 100%. Even if we don't bring anyone else in, I think we do okay this season. Listen, whether it's enough to finish in a Champions League place or win a cup is another story. But even with this squad, I'm confident and I'm going to stick my neck on the line. Before the season started, I said with this squad, I think we finished 10th. I'm actually thinking, from what I've seen Frank do in the first 3 games, I think we've got an outside chance of a Conference League place. And I think that would be a fantastic season with the squad we have. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. Let me know what you think in the chat. Do you think Spurs could have a good season with the squad we have? Or do you think we are absolutely screwed? Angus saying, if Kudus or Polinia get injured, you are screwed big time. I kind of agree. We are, but let's hope they don't get injured. Let's hope they don't get injured. Cat Funt saying looks like Nkuku is almost a here we go to Milan. So Simmons will be off and he will choose Chelsea. This is why we need to act quickly. This is why we need to act quickly for me. But it's depressing. It really is. Charlie, language, son. I know you're nearly 21. 21 on Monday, guys. Charlie is. So happy birthday to my boy for Monday. Trained. Why not? It's a beautiful thing getting the train down. You should try it. It's nice. Lots of nice views and stuff. Tweak. I think we can get out of the league phase, but knowing top 8 automatically or around the 16 playoffs will be a lottery as to who we get. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing top 8, but we could certainly get into that top 16, top is it 24? We should be able to make that and then get, whoever we get, like you say, it's a lottery. We will see. Vasil saying, Nigel, I'd recommend Bruges as well. Train it over, great beer like that. Again, I have been to Bruges, but again, I was 11 years old. We did Holland and Belgium, stopped in Bruges for like a couple of hours on the coach, did a little tour, but didn't see nearly enough of it. Would love to go to Bruges. Charlie, let's go to Bruges, mate. Let's go to Bruges. We could train it. We can train it. Joker, it's as if we self-imploded after the Morgan Gibbs White disaster. Wonder how many others we'd have signed if he had joined us. That is an interesting one, mate. That is you just never know, do you? If Morgan Gibbs White had happened, and it could have happened, let's be honest, it could have happened, then who knows where we'd be now? We could have had a few other players in. Listen, guys, I still think there's time. I'd love us to go and get Ake. It's cover at the back. Always liked him. And if we can get a couple of attackers and good attackers, then there's no reason why we can't have a really good season. If we got a Paqueta in, if we got a Lookman in, who knows? Who knows? Let's see what happens. 4 days and like 11 hours still to go, or 4 days and 10 hours. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And Charlie saying, genuinely, I'm more than up for that though, Dad. Let's do it, mate. Let's do it. Even if I know you're talking about the Champions League, be hard to get a Champions League ticket. But listen, I'm more than happy to go to Bruges. I'm a bit skint at the moment, so but we could book it even closer to Christmas. Have a weekend in Bruges or something, and just get beard up. Just get beard up. Mark said, morning all. Good morning, Mark. I hope you're well. Peter's in the house. Good morning, Peter. Hope you're well, buddy. Hi all, 6:09 p.m. in Melbourne. I'm guessing you finished your shift. I hope you're well. I hope it went well. You absolutely do a sterling job. Keep doing what you do, my friend. Razzle saying good morning to Peter. The Wolf might saying my money is on us getting Conor Gallagher. That's gone a bit quiet, isn't it? But I would absolutely take on Conor Gallagher. I think he's a great player. Not creative, not your creative type, but he is a really good player. Cookie saying 50 likes. Keep smashing that sub and that like button. Thank you all for getting me to 50 likes. Yeah. While the show's going, let's keep on liking. If you've just come in here, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Angus saying, Vinay is your problem now, not ours. Listen, let's see what he does. It is early days. It is early days. Um, Mark Pitson talking about Star Wars, Revenge of the Fan Base. There's going to be some revenge if we don't sign players. That's for sure. Angus saying, cheers, Nige. You enjoy seeing my misery and pain. Well, listen, one of us is going to be in misery and pain. It's either going to be you or it's going to be me. So, nothing personal. I love you, but I hope it's you and not me. I hope Spurs have a great season. Rhythmic Renegade is in the house. Big up, buddy. I hope you're well. Saying Lange is an incompetent, inept waste of space. Stay on holiday, stay away, and don't come back. Absolutely. There was a reason why Aston Villa didn't want him. When he was at Villa, they finished 17th. As soon as he comes to us, we finished 17th. And look where Villa are now. So, yeah, let's get rid. One saying, I think we need to prove this season, finish top 5 in the league, into the knockout stage, Champions League, win a Carabao Cup, then world-class players will come to us. We don't attract players now. In all fairness, we don't attract world-class players when we are in the Champions League, when we are finishing top 4 every season. So for me, I think it's a club mentality thing. I think we certainly need to get into that top 5 every season. Every season for the next 4 or 5 seasons, win a few more trophies, and then maybe we can attract those better players, but we have to pay the wages. And while we're not doing that, sadly, we're not first choice. But big up, mate, big up. Angus saying, who do you want in the Champions League? You know what? I'll take anybody. Take anybody. Don't really think it matters. I think we're going to get top sides. Obviously, you're going to get top sides, and you're going to get some not so good sides. So hopefully, yeah, stay away from the English sides. It'd be nice to maybe get a. Don't want Bayern Munich. I've had enough of playing Bayern Munich in friendlies. They destroy us in friendlies. Imagine what they do to us in a competitive game. It could be carnage. But yeah, I don't really care who we get. To be honest, I don't care. It's just nice to be there, but it's not going to be nice if we're getting stuffed every game. I feel like we might be a bit of the Celtic of the Champions League, but let's see. Kate saying screwed because bench isn't good enough if injuries. Yeah, we're not nearly strong enough, are we? We're not nearly strong enough, and I feel sorry for Frank because I think he's got the talent to really take this team somewhere if we back him. But there is still hope, guys. There is still a chance. Let's see. Glenn saying, I just wonder if Levy has told Frank to prioritise like Ange did, hence the no signings. I'm not sure whether that's a thing yet. Um, that might happen as the season goes on if we don't get the players in. Um, but we've got lucky with our first Carabao Cup draw, home to Doncaster. We should be able to rest a whole host of players for that and still win comfortably. But let's see. Um, and Big D saying CV City won't deal with us after the Kane debacle out of spite. Yeah, quite possibly, quite possibly. Levy doesn't make friends, does he, when it comes to business? Charlie saying, I just don't want us to draw English sides in the Champions League. And yes, we could train it. Dad only said it because of flying instead. Yeah, I mean, I know flying takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Training it probably takes about 8. But you know what? It's all part of the experience, isn't it? We will see. Rain saying, absolutely love NL. Worked 1 week a month in Leiden for about 2 years. Took my boy to Rotterdam last year and got reminded why. Um, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Netherlands is so good. Oh, it is. It's such a nice country. Like I say, I haven't been for a long time. What a movie that is. In Bruges, that is a great movie. Great movie. Whenever I think of that movie, I always think of when the guy falls off the building, all his legs are in bits. Yeah, not nice, but it always takes me back to that one part in the movie. Ronnie saying, I have been saying for days now, no signings. Looks like I'm going to be right. Levy, Enoch out. I think we'll sign somebody, Ronnie. Big up, mate. Thanks for being it. I think we sign a couple of players yet. I'm still confident, but time is running out. There is no doubt about that. Time is running out. John says, sorry, Nige. I'm worried if we don't get any more key signings with our squad. 22 players, 3 of them goalkeepers, just 19 outfield players, and not enough quality strength in depth. I agree. I do agree with you. It makes you wonder why we let all of our young players go out on loan. It tells me that Spurs are intent on signing players. I don't think we go into the season with only 22 players in the squad. I really don't. I think 100% we sign players. Yes, it's been an absolute bloody nightmare this window. It really has. But I am still confident with 4 days and 10 hours to go that we get at least 2 over the line, maybe 3. Maybe I'm being delusional. Maybe I'm being delusional, guys. But I do think we get at least 2 or 3 still in. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. Um, it's going to be interesting. Kate said, Nige, 14 minutes ago, Spurs suit for Simmons and Paqueta on Tottenham News today. Probably a load of bullshit. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I have just missed a work call. I don't know why you're ringing me, but it is what it is. Um, At front saying, I wonder if Mbuemo is happy with turning down Spurs for a job with United, losing to Grimsby. Wow, he was the reason they lost. It's his penalty. Very casual penalty, wasn't it? Yeah, and suddenly the signings they made don't look amazing. Both Cunha and Mbuemo missing in the penalty shootout. So interesting. Philly saying, whilst I'm all for kicking Lange, he is a perfect scapegoat to take the blame for this hierarchy. At the end of the day, it's a hierarchy that signed him, isn't it? So it is what it is. Rhythmic Renegade saying put 60 million on the table. Paqueta, let's go. Yeah, put the money in. Put the money down on the table, and we will get players. Razzle saying hopeful, Nigel. Mate, you've got to be. You've got to be, haven't you? And Marianne saying, "Good for you, Nigel. I'm losing hope." To be honest, yeah, I am losing hope as well. But I've got to try and be positive. Listen, if Monday 7 o'clock comes round and we haven't signed anybody, breakfast with pure Coys on the Tuesday is going to be toxic. I'm going to be absolutely spitting chunks. But while there's 4 days to go, just got to hope. I've just got to hope that we sign somebody and get someone in. I'm going to go for another 5 minutes, guys. Let's see if we've got any more news to bring you. I'm not sure if anything else has come in. I'm going to have a quick look on Twitter as Razzle said, at this point, I have well and truly given up on transfers. We are being vultures of the transfer window and snooping for deals at the end. It's what we do, mate, isn't it? It's what we do. Um, yeah, I can't see that we are being linked with anyone so far. So far. So it is very quiet, isn't it? Currently. And Jimmy saying we are in no position to play in the Champions League with a lack of numbers in squad. Don't expect us to finish top 16 for that reason. Sorry. No, I don't expect us to finish top 16 either. I do expect us to finish top 24, though. And if we can finish top 24, we've got a chance. Even with the squad we have, I expect us to finish in a playoff place at least. Well, no, in a playoff place at best. But guys, let's see what happens. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Guys, there's still 80 of you in it. If you haven't already, smash that like, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Like I say, every show, it is all about you in the chat. And if you guys aren't here, there is no show. I will be sending you over to the Two Mark show in about 5 minutes' time. So get over there, like the stream for them, and subscribe to their channel. They are doing sterling work. Let's see if I got any more news to bring in. Let's talk about Bournemouth quickly. Guys, Bournemouth at the weekend. Do you see Spurs winning the game? Is it going to be a game we turn up 3 wins out of 3? Frank is doing his job. Everything's great. Or is it going to be a disappointing day at Spurs and back in trouble again? And like Razzle says, what formation? What formation for Bournemouth? For me, I would play exactly the same formations we played against City. Exactly the same team. 4 at the back. Those 3 in midfield, and then Johnson on the left, Kudus on the right, and Richarlison up front. But we will see. I think it's going to be a tough game. Listen, for me, Bournemouth are a decent side. I like the way they play football. I like the way the manager sets up. It is going to be a difficult game, and Bournemouth will cause us problems if we are not on our game. You know, we had it against Burnley. Romero, a little bit off it, a little bit casual. We need to be 100% on it like we were against City. If we are, I think we win the game. Mark Swift saying in the chat 2-0. I agree. I think we win the game 2-0. If we are up to it and if we are on it, if we take our eye off the ball, it could be a difficult afternoon. But I think we win. Mark saying hit that like and sub. Thank you all. Yes, hit that like and sub, guys. Really would appreciate it. Cat Fun to send Thomas Frank made a call last night to Simmons to talk to him about Spurs move, according to X. But Simmons will choose Chelsea if they sell Nkunku. Let's see how that goes. Guys, let's see. Let's see. It is what it is, isn't it? Let's hope that we manage to get at least 1 or 2 over the line before Monday. Kate said, no, think we will lose. Kate, come on. I think we win. There is no doubt Bournemouth will be tough, though, and we have got to be at our best. If we lose and then don't bring anyone in, wow, this as a fan base, we are going to be having a meltdown. Let's hope we don't. Let's hope we win. Let's hope we bring 2 or 3 players in. And in the after the international break, we've got a lot to look forward to. I'm confident still. I really am confident that we can do something. Cat Fun saying, I'm in Bournemouth, by the way, right next to the stadium. Bournemouth defence isn't good right now. Big up, mate. Yeah, you live on the south coast. I love Bournemouth. I used to go to Bournemouth a lot. Only live about an hour and a half away. It is a beautiful, beautiful beach. Um, Obviously, the town is not the same as what it used to be. Um, but it is what it is. Every town's the same now, I guess, isn't it? Every town is the same. Razzle saying Bournemouth very much a counter-attacking side. I think these teams will be our biggest weakness this season. Yes, it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. There is no doubt about that. Ronnie saying Tottenham 4, Bournemouth 0. There you go, Ronnie. That's the confidence I like. I'd be amazed if we won 4-0, but I'd be absolutely delighted as well. Like I say, I think we win 2-0. Wouldn't it be nice to have 3 clean sheets in 3 games? It is what it is, guys. I will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to everyone who subbed. Thank you to everyone who has given a super chat. I meant to start them. I didn't. I'm such a donut. But thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the members. I really do appreciate it. As SJ comes in with a 2-0 Spurs victory. I like that. SJ saying Arsenal and Liverpool draw, Spurs go top. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Razzle, cheers, buddy. Catch you later. Ronnie saying big up Coys. Cat Funt saying take care, mate. Take care to you too. And Mark Swift saying thanks all. Take care. Thank you, guys. Get over, watch the 2 marks and breakfast brunch. And I will see you on the next show. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay pure Coys.